Yeah, you're literally right behind me. Where am I at right now?
Which is exciting, because the competition is back. 36 or 7 episodes in. I'm not sure which one this is, but the competition is back, baby.
I just want to make sure that I have the tools to cope with whatever the hell is going to hit me in Blue's gym. That's all I want.
Well, you better go to Home Depot, because it looks like you're lacking those tools right now. Nothing to say? All right, I'll just shut the fuck up then. All right, I'll just stop.
What do I say? Do I say, yeah, I've got Ice Pick? No, I have nothing to defeat Ice-type Pokemon. I'm done.
I got an Ice Pick. Yes, that would have been a great comeback. Baby, my voice is deep because I just woke up. Good morning.
Whose video is this?
I have no idea. What up, Pins? Go! And welcome back to the next episode of the HeartGold and SoulSilver versus. Honestly, I would assume that it's your video because we usually do yours first. But like, you're 8 guys. This is GameboyLuke here.
Yes, it is my channel. You're right, guys. It's GameboyLuke here. Welcome back to some more Pokemon HeartGold and SoulSilver Randomizer Nuzlocke versus with original 151, my good friend Vinny.
Hope everybody's having an amazing Monday. No, Tuesday. Today for you guys is Tuesday. For us, it's Monday. Hope you guys are all having an amazing Tuesday. I just woke up, if you couldn't tell by my face that's super swollen right now and my sleepy
don't look
demeanor.
That different. You don't look
really?
You don't look that different to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't get to see you. I don't have the pleasure of seeing you every single day, so I guess I can't comment on that. But your voice, the first thing I noticed when you spoke to me was just so, it was like, hey,
what's up, Luke? How you doing? But yeah, today's going to be an exciting day. This actually might be the last recording session, which I don't know if that's really exciting or bittersweet. It's just, it's crazy that this has become such a, routine now in both of our lives where we know we're recording at least twice a week and we're diving in, and now this might be the end, ladies and gentlemen.
How does that make you feel?
I don't know. It's an interesting, why did that do so much damage? I'm plugged in, by the way, with a wire today because my controller was dead, but this is really cool because you can charge it with an iPhone controller. But yeah, it's definitely bittersweet. I'm gonna miss you, man, until our next project.
What do you mean you're gonna miss me? I'll still be here.
until death do us part. I'm gonna miss you, dude.
I'll place a ring on your finger if you're not careful. You'll be locked into collabs of me for the rest of your life.
Listen, all I know is I hit a new PB last night on Mario 64, and if I didn't hit it, I probably was gonna break a controller. I was so mad.
This is my favorite, like, timeline, is like watching you progressively get better at Super Mario 64. What's the new thingy?
Okay, so before I tell you the new PB, I'm actually gonna send out a tweet right now. You guys are gonna watch me send this out in the episode because I have it saved to my drafts.
Okay.
Because it shows the progress, and I actually couldn't even believe this when I looked it up. So I went back last night when I couldn't sleep to my streams. I'm gonna read the tweet out loud, then I'm gonna send it. So 3 weeks ago, I got 37 stars in under an hour.
Okay.
And yesterday I got 53 in under an hour. So that's 3 weeks, 21 days of progress, and I grew by what, like 16 stars? That's insane. Like I'm shooketh. And even yesterday when I did that new PB, I had a ton of errors. So if I really just like buckle down I don't make any mistakes, I can get probably 55 to 60.
How was it using your own N64 controller, the OG pad?
It took a little bit of adjusting just because I realized that the actual Nintendo 64 controllers have notches. Yep. So it does go 360, but you could also go like top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. Whereas the ones that I got from China, they're just completely in a circle. So I'm used to not having any notches, so adapting to the notches was definitely an interesting concept, but I got it by the 3rd run. I was definitely better with this one than the other one, just because the buttons are so much more consistent on there.
Yeah, I think if I was to play Mario 64, I think I'd rather play it on Virtual Console and use the GameCube controller, just because I think I definitely played it as a kid, but I think I also beat the game with a GameCube controller, and I feel like I would be most comfortable using a GameCube controller.
The GameCube controller is honestly like one of the most versatile controllers that Nintendo's ever made. Smash Bros. You can use it. A lot of speedrunners actually use it for Mario 64. I don't know the exact terminology, but apparently it's something with points. Like it can be more precise because it has more. I don't remember what
notches.
The Yeah, it's either that or just basically you can control Mario better technically on a GameCube controller. I just really prefer the layout of the Nintendo 64.
I know a lot of people still play Zelda, the Zelda games with the GameCube controller. Like the
What's your favorite Zelda game? You're a big Zelda guy, right?
Kind of, but not sorta, but kind of, because I don't know. I feel like Zelda games are like really, really hard to stay interested in.
Like very think-based.
They're very linear. A lot of the older Zelda games are very linear. So like Ocarina of Time, forgive me, Ocarina of Time is one of those games that you can play maybe once and then you're like, cool, I've had my run with it. I also played like, I think my favorite one was Twilight Princess, but again, I only played through it once. I can only play through a Zelda game once before I'm like, I've seen everything.
It's
I've
so
done it
crazy because I've played through Mario 64 now probably like 500 times. Right. I'm so obsessed with that game, dude. And it's crazy. We found out that when I think what I'm going to do now is I got my 53 under an hour. Now I'm going to start going for actual 70-star runs. And we found out that in order to get in top 500 worldwide officially, I need to get a time that's better than an hour and 15 minutes. So an hour 14, somewhere around there, I could actually place on the leaderboards.
Cool.
And I can get to 53 in under an hour. So can I get another, 20 stars or so in 15 minutes? It's possible if I have the right route. So it's going to be really interesting.
I was just going to ask you about routing. Have you looked at like other speedrunners routing and just kind of like copied them and stuff? Or?
Yeah, I've been kind of doing a combination of like doing my own homework and then also like coming up with my own strats on what works for me and what I know I could actually pull off. So it's been fun, man. It's a new world. I feel like an actual streamer now, as weird as that sounds. Because you know the way we all stream in our friend group. Like, it's very casual, low-key, just reading chat, shooting the shit. Now I'm like, I'm at the end of a PB run. There's 700 people in there, and I'm just like, not even reading chat, hauling ass to get to the goal.
Have you got...
and it's like, oh my god, this is real.
Have you got like a split thingy where you click every time you get like a certain amount of stars, you hit the button and it updates your splits? Or
so I just got a timer going like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. The splits I don't have yet, but I honestly need to start doing that because it's hard doing it by memory, trying to figure out exactly where I should be at what particular moments, you know?
I think that helps because you can see, like, after you hit one split, say the first split being complete Bob on Battlefield or whatever, right? And then, like, after that, you can be like, right, what's the next thing I have to do? And you can see on your actual splits that, oh, this is the next, this is the direction I have to go next. I can help you set that up if you want.
Yeah, dude, that would be great. The only issue, I think, is that on my Mac, I'm pretty sure live split doesn't work. So I don't know if there's another option that I can use, but
didn't you
last night,
Wine or something? Isn't that something called Wine or something that you can use to like...
Yeah, I might be able... those programs are so finicky. Basically what he's referencing is there's this program called Wine where you could like run Windows applications within like little virtual... like a virtual console type of thing on your Mac. I might just go PC soon. I gotta be honest with you. I can't take this anymore. Like, I love my Mac, but honestly, I really only stream on it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, all my videos, editors work on them, so I don't need to edit on my Mac. I have my MacBook... Well, hear me out. I have my MacBook now for, for my, like, editing the podcast and stuff, because that's what I do on there. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I can make the switch. I know Dylan will have a heart attack if I do it.
I know, dude. I think my heart stopped beating for, like, at least 2 seconds for a second there.
And
like,
you're the perfect guy to talk to. You got to help me, set everything up. And absolutely. I want to get a brand new desk. I might go all out over here. But, yeah, like, as far as streaming, I just want, like, a beastly streaming machine that I can do,
You've used Windows a lot, right? So you know how to use Windows. It's just like you prefer Mac.
You know what it is, too? It's like I have to use stream labels when I stream instead of like Streamlabs OBS because they don't make a Windows version or rather a Mac version. There's a lot of things I have to like use these alternate routes for. And for what I love my Mac for, I'm not even using it. Like the editing side of it, I don't even, like I said, I don't even edit anymore. So it's like, why not just get a streaming PC? But we'll see what happens.
I'm just going to say it, Vinny. OBS is better than Streamlabs OBS anyways. I run Streamlabs on my computer.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. I'm a very, very firm believer of the fact that Streamlabs OBS is like, it's just too chunky and too like resource hungry in comparison to OBS, which is like, because basically it's OBS and then Streamlabs just paint a pretty color over it and make it like act well with Streamlabs. But like you can do that with their website anyways and stuff. So it really, in my honest opinion, professional opinion, if you will, I think regular OBS, because it's the main core thing, is the best, it's the way to go. So
that actually makes me feel a lot better for sure. The other day, Streamlabs just wasn't letting me log in, and I was getting so angry. Long story short, I figured out the solution. I deleted it and then downloaded like an upgraded version. But dude, I was like livid. I was like, why is this not working right now? I don't understand why all of a sudden things just don't work. Like there was nothing about an update. There was nothing about anything. It just stopped working. Wouldn't let me log in. It wasn't trusted, quote unquote. And then I download the new version and it starts working, and the new version just literally has a different font. That's the only thing I've noticed.
I periodically check like every couple months or so if there's a new version. I actually reinstalled my Windows about a week ago. So I download everything fresh anyways. And I'll tell you, it's one of my favorite things to do. It sounds so lame, but I absolutely love re-downloading everything and just starting on a clean slate. 'Cause it feels like I have a brand new computer. So.
You know what's interesting too? Maybe I'm just out of the Windows loop, but I feel like even with Mac too, there really haven't been very new, quote unquote, groundbreaking like OS releases.
Not OS-wise, no.
I remember when, like, Snow Leopard came out, and that was, like, legendary on Apple, and, like, Windows Vista was supposed to be this, like, crazy. I feel like after Windows 7, it hasn't really, like, progressed that far.
To be honest with you, if they're not saying anything, then we're probably in a good place right now. It just means that everything's working. There's no need to upgrade or anything, because Windows 10 has been the best one so far. Windows 7 was pretty good. Windows Vista was a fucking shitstorm, and obviously, Windows XP carried us through many, many years, so... I don't know. I think I like where we're at right now because everything just works.
By the way, I was so swept away by our computer conversation, I just completely bodied the Snorlax encounter that I think was at like level 5. That's our first encounter! All right. Oh, wait. No, did I buy balls? Please tell me I bought balls. Oh, no, dude.
Dude, he's as easy to catch as the shaman was, and you caught that guy in, what, one ball?
That's on God, no cap. Now, the question is, though, can I do anything to... put this man to sleep, or oh god, I got nothing.
You could go to Libs and you could go to your dog trio with extrasensory, I guess.
I'm pretty sure Doug Trio's dead.
Oh,
you think extrasensory would definitely kill?
Don't attack it. Oh,
all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna throw a great ball, and you know what? It's been a good day. I've been a good boy this year. Santa is gonna reward me with this Mew. Oh, he's shaking.
It's not hard to catch.
So cute.
It's not hard to catch. If he has transform, that might help you. If he transforms into you,
sweet.
You should switch into someone that's easy to catch.
Wait, that works?
Yes. Like switch into like Libs would work. Yeah, sure. I mean,
you think he won't kill Libs?
Do you know if it has transform right now?
I would assume so. It's at level 19. He probably has.
I think it's at level 10. Does it not?
Oh, that's a Mega Punch. I might be dead. Yo, Libs does not die. I swear to you, this is crazy. I didn't know Transform did that. By the way, one thing I'm doing tonight, and if you remember later, because I know we're on a time difference, if you're up late, text me and say, did you do it? I want to watch the remastered Pokemon movie, because I still haven't seen it, and everyone's saying it's so good.
It is. Okay, I will say now, like, I mean, do you want my opinion, or do you want me to just stay quiet?
No, I want the opinion.
Okay, the original's better. 100%.
I figured that as much.
But it is a brilliant love letter. There it is, it worked. It is a brilliant, fantastic love letter to the fans. I absolutely adored it. And my favorite part about it is, like, I don't want to give any spoilers or anything, but you know, like, my favorite part about the movie is the music and the audio, right? And you know, at the start of the movie where Ash is fighting against that random trainer that's doing his thing, he has a Dom fan.
Yes. And it's playing the intro music, right?
Yeah, but it's like a remix.
I wanna be the very best. Like a remix version?
Yeah. They remixed the remix.
Oh, that's sick.
So I'm really excited for you to hear that, because it's really good. Me and JD sat here the night before he left and watched it, and I really enjoyed it. I really, really, really enjoyed it. So
yeah, dude, I am beyond excited. Now I'm wondering, all right, you know what I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna go out to wait, you're part fighting, aren't you? He's going for Fly. You think he could live Fly coming from a transformed Ariados? Yeah, right?
Maybe.
we're just gonna hope he can, because I really want to catch this Mew, and I need to weaken him a little bit. Here we go. Come on, Toxicroak. Man, I don't know who's alive or who's dead anymore. Oh, let's go.
Oh, wow, yeah. Okay. You just gotta. It's not about pursuit. Nothing about pursuit. Pursue him.
Pursuit. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna feint attack, but yes, sir. Okay, that does a good amount of damage. Yo, this moveset's hilarious because he has my HM.
Yeah, he's the HM slave.
I just went for Surf. I was gonna say something, but yeah, no, I love the fact that I found out that, oh my god, thank you, Jesus, that Ash Ketchum, the original Ash Ketchum voice actress, came back, which makes me so happy. No, she didn't.
No.
Someone lied to me then.
Because because I thought the same thing. I heard him speaking, and I was like, oh, it sounds like the original voice actor. And I went, and JD went and looked on IMDb, and apparently it's a different voice actor. So I don't know.
Did the new voice actor just try to like mimic the original Ash? I gotta listen to it. I'll know immediately if it is or not.
That's like, well, that's what I thought. I thought I knew immediately, and then I ended up being wrong. But like the music, the song, the remix, the guy that sang it isn't the original guy either, and I thought it was, but he just actually just mimicked the original voice for it. So
I don't know for me if it's a nostalgia thing, man. I need those original voice actors and actresses.
Yeah.
They were literally the epitome of the Pokemon anime for me. You know what I mean? Like when Ash's voice changed in season 4 or 5 or whatever, I just called him Mew. That's awesome. Whenever it changed, I just got really upset. I believe the actress's name is Veronica. She's just amazing.
Yeah, so when we looked at it, the voice for Ash was not Veronica, because I actually follow Veronica on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure she didn't do it. Because if she did, then she would have tweeted out something about it. I'm almost
By the
sure
way,
she
no
would.
UI members have this, so I'm going to name this after Mike. We were hanging out at PAX. Mike from Philly, by the way. I'll put Mike N so he knows it's him.
Is this Mike? Dude, I'm pretty sure this is the same Mike that whilst I was streaming, dropped $100 whilst we were at PAX, and he looked at me and was like, yeah.
Probably what? Big dude? Big burly looking dude from Philly? Yeah. Born and raised on the playgrounds where he spent most of his days. You ever watch The Fresh Prince? Or is that just like...
Yeah, of course.
Oh, dude. Such a good show.
That's a brilliant show. Will Smith is a literal, like, national treasure.
You know what's interesting? There are Dittos in this cave. And you know that whole, like, rumor that Dittos are failed, or rather, Dittos are failed clones of Mew or whatever? That was really interesting.
Whoa.
That was pretty wild. By the way, we're actually a lot closer than... You didn't get your Cinnabar Island or any of that yet, right?
Yeah, I just got it.
Oh, you did get... Oh, okay. I was like, I'm gaining on you, man. I got some speed. I got some traction. We're big chilling right now.
Dude, I'm kind of scared, to be honest, because there's these trainers are pretty darn high-leveled right about now. I just fought in the gym, and his ace was a level 59, and I'm like, if I fight Blue right now, that's going to be... easily a level 60 and above, you know, and I'm level 50, so...
Remind me again what we're doing if one of us loses. Do we go to the PC?
You can continue from the PC, but also you have to also get past, I think once we get to the Elite Four, we'd said if I die on the second Elite Four member, then I'm out, right? But you then have to match that or do better to win the versus. But... if I was to die right now before I get to the Elite Four, then I have to carry on with Pokemon in my box since we're this close, you know.
Yeah, okay, so what we'll say is when we make it to the Elite Four, if anyone loses at that point, then they're out of it until the other person passes. And if I lose at the Elite Four, it's just over.
Yep.
Because I'm behind you, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
that's cool. I can't believe I actually am this close right now.
Because what you have to do is you have to get all the badges, and you have to face the Elite Four again, because they have the rematches happen, then you fight Red, because the rematches are going to be quite high level too. I actually don't know. I'm going to have to do a little research, I think, and actually figure out what the hell that's going to be.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. I remember them being... Is it inaccurate to say I remember them being, like, not as intense as the gym leader level jump was?
I'm just
like, I think they're right around the same... situation that we're dealing with right now.
I'm gonna look up for both of us. Is that okay? Is that okay for me to look up for both of us right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so Elite 4 rematch in Generation...
4, right?
Yeah, HeartGold, SoulSilver. I'll just type HeartGold, SoulSilver.
I love these games, man. They have so much to do in them. They're fantastic.
Okay. So regular, they're 42. Then afterwards, they go to... No, they are higher level than the gyms. Okay, so the first one is 58 to 62. Second is 61 to 64. Third is 62 to 64. Karen is 62 to 64. And then Lance is 72 to 75.
Oh my God. So should we rare candy before Red? Like before the Elite Four? Or...
I
don't know if either of us will survive that. I'll be honest with you. That's crazy.
We're going to have to. I mean, like... I think that I'm grinding right now because I want to make sure I have to face. I'm good for the last gym badge. But I think once I have beaten Blue, then me and you have to have a conversation off screen and be like, okay, so how many rare candies are you happy to take? How many rare candies am I happy to take? And then just kind of base the number off that. Think about what Pokemon we're training and then balance the rare candies. Because obviously we don't want to sit here for hours on end grinding in the grass. It's just we don't have time for that. Nor do we want to do it on screen. So we're gonna do rare candies just because it saves time. and figure out kind of like where we want to be and what levels we're going to be at. Because Red is I know Red is 80 to 84 or so, isn't he? So
should we rare candy with the mindset of what will be able to take down Red, or should we rare candy for the Elite Four, then rare candy again after?
Nah.
Because like if we rare candy to Red, we're just gonna sweep the Elite Four, right? So that
So I think we should rare candy in consideration for Lance, because he's a champion, right? And then from there, we just go and face off against. What's his face? I'm thinking. Face off against Red, because I think also when you're fighting Red, he's gonna be higher level than us, but we have access to rare full restores and stuff like that, right?
True.
So it shouldn't be impossible.
And it's a randomizer, so he might have all weak boys, which could definitely. Oh wait, no, Endeavor just takes me down to his health, right?
Yep.
Okay. I finally am learning stuff in Pokemon. This is a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen.
Although it's scary seeing your HP drop. It's like, stop.
I know.
Excuse me.
Why is it going down so far? All right. I hope you don't go for Endeavor again.
If a snow run kills my Groudon right now, I'll be pissed.
No, there's no way.
Okay.
Okay. Dude, if that was a Glalie.
He fools me.
This man. Thank God we have access to the full restores again. Yo, last night it was so freaking funny. Someone, I forgot how it came up in conversation, but oh no, yeah, someone came into my stream and said, yo, your GameboyLuke impression's actually pretty good. And I was literally in the middle of a speed run. They're like, can we hear it now? I go, yeah, no problem. So I pushed the button that plays the Hyper Potion song, and then I literally just did like the worst attempt ever. I was just like, hello, my name's GameboyLuke, and I'm really polite, and I'm a gentleman, I'm great. And I just kept going on and on until the song stopped playing, and then right when the song ended, I was like, oh, what's up, guys? It's Vinny again. How you guys doing? It was such a beautiful moment. You had to be there type of thing.
But don't sound like that. Stop it.
No, your voice is great. Your voice is fantastic. All right, I got a Hyper Potion up.
Speaking of voice.
So far, so good. Knock on wood with Brock over here. I got to tell you, man, the longevity of this series just makes me so happy. I was looking at the playlist the other day, and I was just like scrolling, and I'm like, oh my God, hell yeah.
How many playlist views do we have right now?
Oh, I actually don't even know. That's a good question. I haven't looked at those analytics in a while. I do know, though, the fact that we're in the 30s and we're still averaging like 20,000 plus views and 1,000 likes an episode is for me, it's insane. So thank you guys so much.
100%. You are 100% carrying the series. Like, that's cool, man. It's like...
No, I'm saying, like, for my past experiences with series, like, usually by episode 25, there's a big dip, you know? But this has stayed very consistent, so thank you guys for hanging out. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, I was joking before, but like, we really appreciate it because you guys literally are the reason that we even do this thing. So it's super cool to even have something like this go this long and still have people like invested in it.
Fact.
So it's anything can happen. Anything can happen.
It's crazy. You're crazy. I'm crazy, and I honestly am excited for my nap later today. I'm gonna be dreaming about.
This man just woke up and is already thinking about his nap.
You know, it's gonna be a great day when you wake up and you're like, hey, later tonight, nap time. It's going down.
You just think in your mind.
Night I was laying in bed and spilt water all over my bed. All over my bed. So I had to put my blanket in the dryer. Walking it to the dryer, water was getting all over the freaking floor.
Brilliant.
Then I had to use this little pizza blanket. It was quite the epidemic, GameboyLuke.
Brilliant. In your mind, it's just like, yeah, you and me, big boy, we're gonna have a good time later. Like,
I was literally watching a Mario 64 speedrun, and I told everyone I spilt my water, and he was like, we were talking about wet dry world. I was like, yeah, my bed is literally like wet dry world right now.
Who were you watching?
Wet spot. Equinox. He's awesome.
Okay. Yeah.
By the way, he was doing a run last night where he was going to get a PB and he missed the PB by literally 8 seconds. So that just proves how important the splits are. If you could just figure out how to make up 8 seconds, he would have broke his personal best at 70 star.
Oh, see, that's another thing as well, dude. Like, if you have the splits, you can see how you're going as you go. And, like, I think there's a thing that they have where it's like you have gold splits, you have rainbow splits and stuff like that. So you can see, like, this is the best you've ever done in this part of the game before. So it's like, yeah, it's cool. That's super cool.
You know what I learned, too? I had no idea. My buddy Sean Rader, shout out to Sean. He's a Twitch streamer, and he does really, really well in speedrunning. I was wondering why sometimes I would run up to NPCs like the Bombs or Toads, like to get the star, and I would talk to them, and for some reason it wouldn't register. So I'm just punching repeatedly without them noticing me. Literally, he taught me something that saves probably like a minute each run. You just don't move. So when you get in front of them, you stop, you talk, you press B, and then it starts talking. If you're moving at all, it won't register it. So, like, it's like little stuff like that you don't even know. Yeah. I didn't even know that you could mash the A button a little bit harder to get a higher jump. I recently learned that and it helped runs tremendously.
What?
Yeah. Had no idea you could do that.
I didn't know that either.
Yes, like if you do like just a tap, he just goes, yeah. And if you hold it harder, he goes, yeah.
Oh, no, never mind. I knew that. No, never mind.
Yeah. And I learned how to do the slide kick, like the breakdance movement, so you can kill piranha plants faster, the big ones in Tiny Huge Island.
Oh, right, yeah. I know those moves are never actually explained to you either, so you just kind of have to figure that out yourself.
Yeah, that's interesting. There really isn't a tutorial type of thing in Mario 64, is there?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
No. But speaking about you falling asleep to watching speedrunners, I did the exact same thing. Every night I go to bed, I normally watch this guy called Linker7 who speedruns Wind Waker and all sorts of other games too. But he actually speedran 100% Breath of the Wild, and it's a 40-hour speedrun.
Jesus.
And
what?
Yeah, because it's so long. They're allowed to take breaks. They could take depending on how long the speedrun is. I think he was explaining it. I don't remember specifically how it works, but depending on how long the speedrun is, you can take 2 like 10-hour breaks in between your cuts and stuff like that. But he's meant to be. I think he finished last night. Literally 40 hours. It's crazy.
That is literally insane. 40 hours, bro. Oh my, I would go crazy.
Yeah,
that's insanity. It's also very interesting too. Like when you start getting into that world, like I'll go back and watch me going through like Womp's Fortress, for example, which now can take me like probably, I'd say like I can get through. I actually don't even know how fast I can get through it. Pretty fast now. Sure. I went back and watched like an old run that I did of me like casually playing, and I was like, what the hell am I doing?
Yep.
Like I'm running around the thing instead of just wall jumping. There's so many things you just pick up on when you like start to get good.
Yeah, so that's what I think will happen when like when we do our stream. Like I won't know anything, little tidbits like that. I'm just gonna be running around like a headless chicken, like just like diving all over the place trying to get stars. I'm probably gonna, if you're ahead of me, I'm like, what did he go? I'm gonna follow him. Like,
yeah.
So
the one good thing though is I've said this all the time. Like I attribute a lot of me just getting better and being more motivated and just being a better person to like competition with my friends. So like Dylan, for example, has been a huge motivator for me personally. Like Dylan's probably one of the biggest reasons why I stream every day, just because I saw how much he was streaming and it motivated me to want to stream
I'm
more,
the same with you two. I'm the exact same way with both of you. Like I'm always keeping an eye on what you guys are up to and like being like, what can I be doing better right now, you know? So
it's like if you get really good at the game, then like I'm gonna want to get even more good at the game, and competition just breeds, you know, champions. So it's gonna be good for everybody.
You guys changed my perspective on YouTube completely. Like when I think about where I was at this point last year, I was in a really crap place. So it's like, it's crazy how you guys have completely changed or flipped, really, kind of like 180'd me like the middle of last year. So
yeah, not to get too deep at 2:39 p.m. on a Monday when we're recording this, but like that's one of the sweetest things I've ever heard. Like seriously, that's crazy. Because no, I've said it multiple times to you, like on the come up, clearly you were one of my huge inspirations along with Shady and other PokeTubers, and it's like the fact that I'm hearing you say that about me, it's like, it's crazy. Eminem talks about this a lot. He talks about, and he's going live on YouTube, by the way, in like 20 minutes, which is so hilarious. But he talks about how one of his biggest inspirations coming up was LL Cool J. And then he got to the point where he could literally play one of his albums for LL Cool J in the car and just drive around and have him listen to it. And it's like, at one point, that was one of Eminem's heroes, still is. And now they're just friends and they talk about each other's music together. It's just, it's so crazy how, you know, you can end up in these like wild situations with people you really look up to. You know, it's insane.
It just goes to show, like, we're all human. You know, there are ways to reach us. You just gotta, you know.
Facts. I realize that a lot from just meeting a lot of people online. Like, there's certain people if I would meet them, like Jenna Marbles or, you know, Eminem, obviously, like really huge inspirations that I would like freak out and go crazy. Mm-hmm. But like for the most part, I'm starting to realize like we really are just all people. Just certain people are at different points of success or different points of life or whatever. It's just at the end of the day, we really are just human. It's pretty wild to think about. It's cool.
Dog, I hate this so much. There's so many ice types. This could kill me right now.
I can't believe you still don't have a freaking ice type.
It's so annoying.
A thing that can kill ice types. It's hilarious.
Please die.
I'm only 2 gyms behind now, Chief. I might be able to catch up by the next episode.
How many? Wait, so which badges are you yet to collect?
I gotta go get Cinnabar, and then I gotta go to Blue. That's it.
Yeah, you're literally right behind me. Where am I at right now?
Which is exciting, because the competition is back. 36 or 7 episodes in. I'm not sure which one this is, but the competition is back, baby.
I just want to make sure that I have the tools to cope with whatever the hell is going to hit me in Blue's gym. That's all I want. So,
Well, you better go to Home Depot because it looks like you're lacking those tools right now. Nothing to say? All right, I'll just shut the fuck up.
Copy.
All right, I'll just stop.
What do I say? Do I say, yeah, I've got Ice Pick? No, I have nothing to defeat Ice-type Pokemon. I'm done.
I got an Ice Pick. Yes, that would have been a great comeback. By the way, this Fortress is being a real dick right now. Just like to throw that out there. Come on, Fortress, don't be that guy, please. How much will extra sensory do? Let's check this out.
Nothing.
You don't think anything? He'll eat it up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yes.
It actually did more than
I guess he hasn't really got much special defense, but he is the steel. You really do struggle with steel types. If you fight against any steel types in the next, like, 6 trainers, the important 6 trainers, you're screwed.
No, I got this, dude. Yo, Jim will not die. Jim's still my starter Pokemon. Knock on wood. He's big chillin'. By the way, time when we're done with this episode. Or rather, when we're done with this battle. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. I just beat the chef.
My name's Chef.
Yo, Chef. I want to be I always say that I want to do this, but I've never taken the proper steps in order to achieve this goal. But I would love to, like, at least one day a week, like, start cooking stuff. Like, really get into it. Maybe make a video out of it. That'd be fun.
I am not sponsored, okay? But I have this company who I pay a fee to every month. And they send me out, was it monthly or weekly? I don't remember. But every week on a Saturday, they send me out a box of food. And they send me the recipes for them, because I can't cook either. But they send me the recipes, they send me the instructions, they send me the food called HelloFresh, and I literally just easy. It's so easy, rad. I make the food, and it's for 2 people, but obviously I live alone. So I take the second portion of food, and then I just put it in the fridge, and like for the next day. And some of the food I make, I wish I had some pictures to send you right now, but some of the food I make is bomb as hell. Sometimes it genuinely tastes like restaurant food, and I'm even surprised at myself. I'm like, I did that? Like, I could just buy these ingredients and do that? That's crazy.
This was me? I accomplished this?
I eat it and I'm like, nah, there's no way I did that. There's no way in hell.
Dude, I just want to, like, have the meal finished and then just take a couple spices and just...
Oh, yeah. No, there's plenty of meals where you do that. You get, like, you top a lot of it with parsley. So you get some parsley and I'm just like...
Damn it, I'm hungry. Dude,
yeah, me too, dog.
I had such a good week Monday through Friday of healthy eating, and then Saturday and Sunday of this weekend, oh my God, bro. I went in. I'm talking chocolate cakes.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm talking pastas and pizzas.
Dude.
Big lamb chop with a bone in it. That's really not that unhealthy, but it was so good to just chew
Callum on his birthday, Uber Eats 2 fat chocolate cheesecakes for his birthday. $90 straight to our Uber. We're like, happy birthday.
That's my boy, dude. It was so cool seeing Callum, man. Meeting him was a rad experience.
Yeah, Callum's
great. Oh my God. But yeah, it's your episode, so I'm not going to wrap this one up. This is all you.
Good. You finally learned your place. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, hit the like button down below. Stay subscribed. Check out the competition, of course, in the description below. We still only have a few more episodes to go, so please do stick around for that. It can go anywhere. Yeah, either way. Check out Vinny's channel, of course, and we will see you guys next time.
Love you, fam. Peace.